There's a man she still thinks about. Not the one who loved her the longest. Not the one who tried the hardest. The one who walked away when it stopped being right, and she respects him in a way she can't fully explain, even now. If that sounds counterintuitive, stay with me. Because what's underneath it is one of the most important things you can understand about how women experience attraction and respect in a man. Here's the scene. He'd been seeing her for 2 months. Things were inconsistent. She was warm one week, distant the next. He liked her enough to stay patient. He told himself she just needed more time, so he stayed. He kept showing up, he kept being available. And one day he looked at the situation clearly and said, "This isn't what I want." And he left, calmly, without anger, without an ultimatum. He just stopped. She didn't expect it, and something shifted in her that she didn't anticipate. Here's what's actually happening in that moment. When a man walks away from something that isn't working, not out of ego, not to create jealousy, but because he genuinely knows his own worth and won't negotiate it down, he communicates something that no amount of effort or availability ever could. He communicates that he has a standard, and that the standard is real. Most men stay too long in situations that aren't giving them what they need, not because they're weak, because they're hopeful, because leaving feels like failure, because they've invested emotionally and walking away means accepting that the investment didn't pay off. But here's what staying communicates to her, even when she can't articulate it. It tells her that her inconsistency didn't cost him anything, that her mixed signals were something he was willing to absorb indefinitely. And over time, that shapes how she sees him, not as someone she wants to step up for, but as someone she no longer needs to. The man who walks away changes that equation. He makes it real. He shows her, without saying a word about it, that his time and emotional energy have actual value, that he respects himself enough not to wait for someone who isn't sure. And that, for a lot of women, is the moment they realize what they had. Now here's the part that matters most. This isn't a strategy. If you're walking away to make her chase you, she'll feel that too, and it won't work, because the energy behind it is still about her reaction. The man she respects walked away because it was the right thing for him. Full stop. The respect she felt was a consequence of his self-respect, not the goal of it. That's the version of this that's actually available to you. Knowing your own value clearly enough that you don't stay in situations that ask you to forget it. Not out of coldness, not out of pride, out of genuine self-respect. The man who can do that, who can be warm, present, invested, and still walk away when something isn't right, that man is rare, and women know it the moment they encounter him. If you found this helpful, this next video is about where that self-respect shows up most visibly in everyday conversation, the specific moment most men get wrong, and what the ones who get it right do differently in the first few exchanges with a woman they're interested in. That's what's next. It's on screen now. I'll see you there.